Hemp Boca. Products of purest natural ingredients and providing a safe alternative method for relief from many symptoms, creating a healthier lifestyle without the use of opioids. Use Hemp Boca products for improved mental health and overall well-being. It's safe, legal, and non-psychoactive. Our pure and high-quality CBD is from clean industrial hemp, then extracted slowly over days to produce the strongest and most effective products on the market, made in the U.S. with no synthetic ingredients. Committed to bringing our customers the highest grade CBD oil on the market. Our industrial hemp, it's organic with no solvents and pesticides, gluten-free, vegan, full spectrum, and third-party double lab tested. Our top priority is your health and wellness, and we are confident you will love our products and the amazing relief so you can enjoy the things you love to do. Try our products and start living a healthier lifestyle. Hemp Boca. Good health and good sense are two of life's greatest blessings.
Welcome to the Hemp Boca Show.
Yes.
We're here live in Boca at Mad
Robot Brewery. It's the beer. It's the beer.
I should be drinking delicious beer. What is this that we got, Paula?
Fantastic beer.
It's a microbrew that's really light.
Yeah,
It's really
it's
good.
nice.
So we're at Mad Robot Brewing Company at 2621 North Federal Highway in Boca Raton. Thank you, Alan, for having us here again. We are actually trying to get here on a once-a-month basis, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Fantastic ambiance.
Absolutely. Great beers.
Beer.
The decor is it's just a really relaxing, cool vibe in here.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
And there he is. Thanks, Alan, for having us here again. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we're also very proud to share that, Alan has given us an opportunity to have our products sold here, and also he's using he's doing CBD shots with our oil, so we appreciate his support as well.
Right.
And
he's doing very well.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys in Boca, please come down and visit Alan.
Yes, Mad Robot Brewing Company, 2621 North Federal Highway in Boca Raton. So we have a good show today.
Yes, we have some great guests here.
Oh my God, we are so
Look
fortunate.
at the panels of these expertise here.
We have a great friend, Dr. David Bourget, and Jesse. We appreciate you coming here, and it's great to have you here because you specialize. You're a chiropractor, and we'll be able to learn from your experience as far as you use CBD at your.
We do.
I'm
sorry.
At your
Yes,
your
we
practice,
do.
and I look forward to having hearing what your experiences are and what you think CBD what the benefits are for acute and chronic pain. And Jesse, I know you've got a extensive background and knowledge in CBD, and it'd be great to collaborate with you as well. Mm-hmm. And then Paula, what is Paula?
Welcome.
So
She is a health coach and health educator. Amazing story with her also. She's here to tell us she's had an accident and was bedridden for over 10 years. And just hear her amazing stories.
right.
Amazing. Welcome, Paula. Thank you for being
Yeah,
here.
that's great. Thank you all for being here. And we're blessed because Dr. Bourget had decided that he would like to be a part of the Hemp Boca show on a once a month basis. So I appreciate that very much in committing your time to us. I know you're very busy.
Yes,
and,
he is.
But you're all about education, and we appreciate you wanting to be part of our show.
We're very happy to be here. And as you mentioned, Jesse is with me because Jesse researches everything for me. I suggest it.
Yes.
Okay.
She's
And
the
I look at
go-to
all of it.
person
She's
in
my
office.
go-to.
Yes.
Okay. Love her. And
Yes.
she's done all the research. And so I push all the patients, as you mentioned, acute, chronic, whatever it may be, to her so she can evaluate the situation and take care of them and sell the products.
That's awesome. So why don't you go ahead and kind of share, first, tell the audience where they could actually reach you. Where's your practice located? How long you've been a chiropractor? And
A little bio.
Yeah, a little bio about yourself.
yourself.
And then we'll get into the CBD part of it.
Please. So I've been practicing chiropractic for 25 years. I'm in West Boca, Bourget Center for Alternative Medicine and Chiropractic. We do a little bit of everything. We do chiropractic, massage, acupuncture, physical therapy. We see pre-op, post-op, sports, young kids, Century Village, a little bit of everything. So we have experience with everything that happens. We've seen the whole gamut from infants to, I had a patient that was 98 years old that played tennis every day.
Wow.
So we go through the whole thing. So we really kind of give customer service and really care about our patients and work hard to provide, a lot of things. Now, this product that we're talking about, fantastic things. So that's my bio. Jesse can give you hers, but Jesse is my right-hand woman. So
she's your work wife.
Listen, I'm married.
Yes.
I love my wife. Okay, I have
Yes.
2 work wives. I have Amari and Jesse, and I'm a man, and I'm technologically not good. So I want
Let's
them
give
to
a
do
shout out to
everything for me.
Cheryl. Hi,
Please.
Cheryl.
Hi,
That's
Cheryl.
Cheryl Bougie.
Good to see you.
Cheryl,
Good to see you. Okay.
home wife.
So I see the patients and I direct them to the girls because, as most men know, the women do all the work. And I admit that. The women do all the work.
We'll get that another show.
No, I don't mean in a
Discuss
bad
that
way.
another
Us
show.
men need women. Trust me, I've got the best
got
business
3
partner.
women
in
God
here.
here.
bless. No, I meant
I've
I
got
rely on them to do everything because they get it done. Men don't. Men are lazy.
I've got the
That was
best
the point I was
business
trying to
partner in the
make.
world.
Don't make
So,
God forbid we're sick.
so Jesse, tell us a little about yourself and I know you
Yes.
relationship at Dr. Bourget's
How you
office
came
and-
across Dr. Bourget and working for him, how long, and what do you do there?
Well, I've been working for him for 2 years. What got us into selling CBD is I'm Native American, and my family actually live on the reservation in Oklahoma. So my family has always used the plant as medicinal purposes. So him introducing it for our patients, for our patients has been great.
Yep.
We've seen a lot of switchovers that have happened. It's done great with a lot of things, psoriasis.
When
all
did
kinds
you
of stuff.
decide to start using CBD at your practice?
Well, I mean, at a certain point, it came around. So we had reps come to us, and it was popular, and different things happened. And you always look at, I'll go to seminars, I go to continuing education, I bring them to continuing education. Jesse and Amari actually went into some CBD classes to learn about it, and I didn't have the time, as you know, because I'm
Right.
all over the place.
Right.
So I put her on point for it, and she was very educated on finding out what was going on and all the things that were involved to get us down that line, educated-wise. So we started to carry products because all the things we saw were very beneficial for all of the things that I do.
Right.
Right.
No, it's impressive. I mean, right when we go to their location, it's not just Hemp Boca products. There are other great products there that with all different
Right.
types of edibles and you have even carry a pet treat. I mean, you have pet products there
Yeah,
too.
we
I mean,
do
'cause
have
you don't
pet
know what's-
products. We also have a brand that is approved by the ADHD Association for autistic, and it's approved by the Autism Association for kids. So I have parents that come in and pick that up for their kids because the meds haven't worked for them,
Right.
and that has helped them. I also carry honey sticks, and I have parents that pick those up for their kids' lunches. Because halfway through the day, when they need help focusing, that 10 milligram honey stick helps.
Right.
Just having it in their lunchbox.
Well, what we
Right.
like about both of you is no one can just walk in there and try to sell CBD. You have your own requirements.
Yes.
You're strict on what you
Right,
sell.
the
And I know
standards.
one is having the QR code on the label, which
Yeah.
is, we've implemented that last year, like in October, when we first heard about that. It's not even in law yet,
No.
but that's just how we are. We're like you. We want to be as transparent and ethical as far as labeling, and so we appreciate the way you approach.
Well, that's why I like you, and you have a superior product. So that's why we carry your product. We try
Thank
to push
you.
that product because she's researched all of them, and as you say, they sell CBD in gas stations. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So
We-
purity and all the things that are involved in that is a big thing that consumers don't understand until they finally find out that things don't work and they get a product that does work.
Right. No, it's
Yeah.
so true. What is the most common? I'm not going to say subscribe or prescription because it's not a medical. But as far as majority of your patients, what do you suggest the most people using CBD for? Is it just acute pain, chronic pain, or is it, what is it that?
So I
Okay.
suggest a combo depending on what they come for. I do a lot of acute stuff, car accidents, slip and falls, sports injuries, and then we have a lot of people that are chronic. So depending on what it is, really, you can want to have a combo of both. So as I said, I'll put them to Jesse to work out that thing based on what they're doing, but you might have a situation where you're going to have a gummy, you're going to have a cream or a salve
Right.
and a sublingual to get that maximum benefit for all the things that you're trying to do. Okay, so you have, inflammation going on, but you also have muscular stuff going on that is also inflammation, but the topical works in that aspect, and the gummy or another product works inside out.
Right.
So we use it really for acute or chronic. You want a combo, and she's the one that I put people
Right.
to explain it to them.
Right.
Yeah, I can give a great example. My dad had a total knee replacement recently. The first 3 weeks, he did take his meds like he was supposed to. Like, we're next door to Dr. Baker. Dr. Baker is an orthopedic surgeon. He did his knee. He took the meds like he was supposed to. He was afraid, like a lot of people are, of getting hooked on opiates. Then he switched to a topical that we carry for his knee and for physical therapy, and took gummies at night, and in the morning, a tincture in his coffee. So those 3 things, and then
Wow.
he didn't take anything other than ibuprofen, and now he's back to work.
That's interesting. You see, it's like everybody's programmed differently with the
No,
endocannabinoid
listen,
system.
Absolutely.
You'll see that. So
Right.
what I say to everybody is, hey, you're different than me.
Yeah.
Different than her. We got to try things. We don't know what it's going to happen, what the procedure's going to be. If we need 2 or 3,
Right.
we got to try different things and see what works for you and go from there.
Remember I started on the 300 milligram tincture for my anxiety and sleep and stress. 300 milligrams, I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot. It really isn't really a lot, but it helped me. Right. But then we have customers that have the similar symptoms, but they need like a 600 or maybe 1,000.
Higher strength.
It depends on their weight.
We talked about
their
that today. So
age.
I weigh 250 pounds.
Yeah.
So I may need to take 1,000.
Right.
500.
Because the absorption.
Right.
You think it's not working, okay? That CBD didn't work for me. You didn't try the right thing. You didn't try the right amount.
Right.
Everyone has a different thing that, with any drug, same thing, okay? And we're getting off the drugs, but CBD is the same. The amount in that you might need is different than somebody else that's smaller. So that's a great point.
Yeah,
So,
that's so true.
if they wanted to buy a product or wanted to see you, where could they reach you or your office address?
They can call us at 561-826-3664 and ask for Jesse. Okay?
Of course.
Okay? Or they can come to the office. We're on the northwest corner of Glades and Lyons in Boca. Okay? PNC Bank Building, 2nd floor. Can't miss us. We are there for everything that you need, and you can stop in any time.
Can I make a suggestion?
Please.
That needs to be your tagline.
Okay? Which
Ask
one?
for Jesse.
Ask for Jesse, yeah. 1-800-ASK
Dr.
for
Boucher,
Jesse.
chiropractor, ask for Jesse.
Because you know why?
That is a great tagline.
Because they've been to my office and we talk, and I say, okay, now let me have you talk to Jesse. So you know.
Or you can visit us at hempboca.com online. Our products, our Hemp Boca product and Balance Sport will be on there.
Yes.
If you need to reach us, you can reach us at 561-330-5655.
And we launched today off Instagram TV.
Yes, thank you,
Right, our
Ryan.
first day.
Awesome.
Hi, Ryan.
Yes, awesome.
So we appreciate
Awesome.
Ryan's going to be Ryan's going to be on our
Man.
show next week. Yeah, you're going to be on our show next week. So we're going to do shout out at your company, and we appreciate your support and building our Instagram page, and we got a lot of followers. And thank you for everybody that's connecting with us on Instagram, following us. We really appreciate your support. Send your questions, call in.
Yes.
We'll be more than happy to recognize you and answer any questions you have. Especially today, we've got the greatest chiropractor around, and we're very fortunate
you.
to have him
Yeah.
Yes.
here. So
Yes.
but we're going to go to
One moment. I was going to say something because I'm that
Go
kind
ahead.
of guy.
Go ahead.
Like, I'm
Go.
a people person, okay? And these two are genuine. I think they feel that I'm very genuine in the fact that I take
Yeah.
care of people, and people think that you're doing this stuff and you're selling a product, but they're selling their product and they believe in it, and so
Yeah.
do we, believe in that product, and they're very good people, and I just wanted to say that right now.
Thank you.
Thank you so
we
much.
We appreciate it. We really
Vice
do.
versa.
We know
Thank you.
we it means a lot. I really appreciate it. We started Hemp Boca. We started Hemp Boca based on like our personal experiences, you know. So when we went in, you know, it was more of being more organic and genuine about, you know, about what we have on, you know, all these products, and then some of what our missions are. And when we first interacted with you guys, we felt that your missions are aligned well. We're both so.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know, we
especially with
appreciate
Cheryl,
that.
because I met
Exactly.
Cheryl
Yeah,
at
yeah.
a Women's Association
Yeah.
network event
Right.
at the Boca Resort, and I don't know, somehow she and I clicked.
She's me times 10. She's
Oh, yeah.
Yes, she
We're
is.
going to go to a break. When we come back, I want to talk about the case study that we would like to do the program at your
Awesome.
Yes.
your practice, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. But we're live at the Mad Robot Brewery in Boca Raton, 2621 North Federal Highway. It's the Hemp Boca Show. We'll be
Come
right
out.
back.
Come out.
Come out and have some beer.
Yeah.
Hello.
We'll be here till
Hemp Boca. Products of purest natural ingredients and providing a safe alternative method for relief from many symptoms, creating a healthier lifestyle without the use of opioids. Use Hemp Boca products for improved mental health and overall well-being. It's safe, legal, and non-psychoactive. Our pure and high-quality CBD is from clean industrial hemp, then extracted slowly over days to produce the strongest and most effective products on the market. Made in the U.S. with no synthetic ingredients. Committed to bringing our customers the highest grade CBD oil on the market. Our industrial hemp, it's organic with no solvents and pesticides, gluten-free, vegan, full spectrum, and third-party double lab tested. Our top priority is your health and wellness, and we are confident you will love our products and the amazing relief so you can enjoy the things you love to do. Try our products and start living a healthier lifestyle. Hemp Boca. Good health and good sense are two of life's greatest blessings.
One of the key principles we like to teach our members at Phil's Stock World is be the house, not the gambler. Stand around a casino, and every day you'll see thousands of people walk through the doors and play various games of skill and chance, and yet none of them are likely to ever be as rich as the person who owns the casino. That, over the long run, the odds are always in his favor. This is not gambling, it's a mathematical fact. How would you like us to teach you how to use this simple mathematical concept to turn investing from gambling into earning by teaching you to be the house? This is the key to learning how to be a true investor in the stock market and not just a hapless trader of stocks. Or, to sum it all up, we'll teach you to be the house and not the gambler.
Welcome back to the Hemp Boca Show. We are live at Mad Robot Brewery, 2621 North Federal Highway in Boca Raton. I know, I got to keep looking down. You think I
The
memorized
address.
this already?
just Google Mad
I just
Robot
think
Brewery in Boca.
That's
You'll
the
find
easiest
it.
way.
It's
Alan's like,
amazing.
seriously, Chris, you don't know where you are yet? You still don't know
You know where your beer is.
Thanks, Alan, again, the owner of Mad Robot Brewing Company. He has welcomed us here once a month, and we are gladly to obliged
Yes.
by broadcasting the show from here and
can resist
come out.
good beer
I know,
and
it's
pizza?
great. It really is great beer.
Right?
You got everybody. You got to come out. I don't know if you're still working. Just go to your boss and say you're not feeling well, and just
5
come
o'clock
right down to
somewhere.
Mad Robot Brewing Company and have a beer too.
Well, actually, they open at 5,
Yeah.
right? Every
Oh.
evening, 7 days a week. Right, Alan? 4?
So
4
4?
o'clock.
Is today an exception?
Actually, Jesse's sister
you
works
go.
here.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh.
My little sister does
I know. What a
work here.
small world, you know.
So if you guys come,
Small world.
Yes,
Liz,
say
shout
hi
out
to.
Liz. Love you.
What is her name?
Her name is Liz. It's
Liz,
Elizabeth.
say hi to
but everybody
Liz.
calls her Liz. Yeah.
Yes.
She's
So
a
everybody
bartender
come here, ask for Liz. Say I
Yeah.
saw her sister on TV.
Yes.
And we have Miss Paula
Branson.
Branson. How you
Welcome,
doing?
Paula. Thank you for being here. I know
Thank
you were
you.
supposed to be here a little while ago with Deanna Juan, but I'm glad you're here today. So, gosh,
The QR
such
code.
an intriguing story that you have.
Yeah.
I'm just blown away. I mean, just reading it just about an hour ago. So give us a little bio about yourself and
Okay.
tell me your story.
My story happened before CBD was available. So I was in a car accident back in the 1990s, and it rendered me permanently disabled, physically and mentally. And they didn't look at the MRI right for 11 years. They couldn't find anything, and they said it was all in my head, and they put me on many drugs, psychiatric drugs, doped me up so much I was sleeping 18, 20 hours a day. And then 11 years later, they redid the MRI and found I had a brain injury, brainstem injury. It's a rare condition called the impacted Arnold-Chiari malformation. And they came up with an experimental surgery, but they gave me all the odds of dying on the table or dying after surgery, or having to have lots of more surgeries and complications, water on the brain, you could become a vegetable, and lots of negative things. But I was so much in pain that I wanted to do it.
Right, of course.
Fortunately, my taxi cab driver had just had somebody in his cab who had come down to Florida to a place here, and they put her on a massive anti-inflammation detoxification program, and all the inflammation went out of her body and the pain went away. And so I did the same thing, and lo and behold, I'd been on fentanyl, it's 100 times stronger than morphine for years then. And in the third week, the fentanyl patch came off. And so the detoxification, the inflammation went away. My body healed itself, and I was able, by that time I was on 18 drugs, about 30 different supplements, and I was able to get off all the drugs, all but 3 of the supplements. So,
that is an amazing story.
And back in those days, I went to, I had a different practitioner of some sort that I went to every day. But it didn't stick because my body was so toxic. So, things would happen. I would get a little temporary relief, but then it would come back just because of all the toxins. So everything like a chiropractor would fix it, but then my body would spaz out because of all the toxins in my body and go right back to where it was.
Of course.
So anyway, I became... first of all, I became extremely outraged because I didn't come to get well. I came to get well enough to survive a surgery. And, I was permanently disabled, so getting well was not in the cards, so I thought. And then it happened, and that made me angry. Like, okay, I just spent 14 years in cruel and unusual suffering, and nobody told me about this.
Absolutely.
So I started investigating, and I've spent the last 8 or 9 years investigating what the hell, why was I on all those drugs and supplements? Why didn't anybody tell me how to do this detoxification?
Right.
And then how can I help other people? So I work around the country with a lot of services that just help teach people the evidence-based, peer-reviewed evidence on how food is medicine. Food can heal you. Plants can heal you.
Absolutely.
What is your share with us your background? I understand you're a health coach, but share.
Back before my accident, I practiced law as my career. I was, senior vice president of a company and typical type A type person, and then kaplunk. I can't tell you how excruciating it was. They don't put people on, just anybody on fentanyl, especially back then.
Right.
I actually was a guinea pig in a bunch of double-blind studies on new forms of painkillers. Unfortunately, they did not. I was not in the CBD one. But anyway, so I practiced law for forever, and then I started researching, and I've gone all around the country. I've been in culinary medicine classes. I go to a lot of medical conferences. I see why the hell didn't my doctors learn it, and I found out, doctors.
They didn't know either.
No, it's not their fault. At first I was angry, but it's not their fault. They weren't taught it in medical school.
No, they did not know.
Thank goodness there are some continuing education things that are more and more toward teaching how to recover plant-based. It's getting better. And I'm on, I've gotten on some boards, the Center for Nutrition Studies. It's has a course at Cornell, it's Cornell, that they teach medical doctors and health practitioners all the real science that's been out there for years. It's just didn't get the press
Yeah.
about how people can recover and, you know.
Wow, it's
and
And that's
amazing
tough to
story.
beat because medically, you know, you have allopathic medicine and alternative medicine, and it's getting better to bridge the gap now. But they still don't want to give up on that. They're educated,
Right.
you
I
know,
have to
by the
agree
drug
with you.
companies.
Yeah.
Okay, and they don't want to think that that can work, that it's hocus pocus. But the results that you have and other people show that it does, and people are smarter these days, and they research that stuff.
Well,
Right.
and it's hard to give up that you had all these years of education on all this drug is for this and this drug is for that, and to see, like for heart disease, the only thing shown to reverse heart disease is not a bypass, not a stent, not any statins. It's a whole food plant-based diet, and it's been shown, you know, and Medicare now covers programs for you to go through and learn how to reverse your heart disease. But here's the kick. It took 15 years for Dean Ornish to get it approved. The only way he got it approved was that they only will approve it if you've already had one heart attack. Because
Wow.
treating heart disease is the #1 moneymaker for hospitals.
Of course.
And if
Absolutely.
they taught them how to do a diet, where's their money going to go? You know,
Absolutely.
So
I
they,
totally
you know, unfortunately, it
There's
is
not
available.
a cure. There's no. Excuse me. There's no money in the cure.
No.
That's what you're trying to say.
That's
Right.
right. Yeah.
That's
right.
we all know
Yeah.
that, and that's the thing these
Yeah,
days.
but
There is no money in the cure. 100%. So a lot of products like this, they don't want you to know about it. And I could be a conspiracy theorist. I could say whatever you want to say. I had 4 heart surgeries. 4. I'm still here. I had a 5% chance to live.
Well,
So I do certain things to help me.
Right.
Okay. But as you're saying, statins, other things, they don't work and they cause other things. Then you're on more drugs and more drugs and more drugs.
you become a permanent customer, which is exactly what they want. Yeah.
Sometimes it's not just that. I believe that sometimes it's just how you're programmed. I mean, you know, when you go to medical school for forever, and you
Correct.
become a doctor, and you just program that.
Sure,
this is
they
the
walk
only
you down
way.
that path.
Right. And they don't understand. They can't. I guess their brain is wired one way, and it's hard to, you know.
Well, we were all born
sort
into
of
that. We're all born into
Yes,
just going to doctors, getting a
programming.
prescription, and going to get your
Exactly.
drugs.
So it's
Well, I'll even
I
say,
would probably be
Well,
the only one
maybe
out
with
of
an
the group.
exception.
Yeah.
yes,
I
there's
mean,
always
we would
exception
go
to the
the
rule.
doctor if I had to, but we would have a medicine woman that we talk to, you know, and more natural things on to cure things.
Right.
see, I tell patients now that our parents, let's say, okay, the MD was a god. They didn't question him.
Right.
They didn't ask about anything. They did
Right.
whatever they said. We have all of these things now as a result of that. Okay. These days we have social media. People can
right.
research. Patients come in and ask me questions, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, how many more questions? I mean, I want to
They're
hear
getting
them.
smarter.
Okay, but they look at things and they research things that are smarter, and stuff like this is available
Right.
compared to the other stuff. So that's kind of
But Doc, you have to
Yes.
admit though, us as you know, like patients, they trust their doctors.
Of course.
Yes.
When you yourself, like you know, chiropractors like yourself or physicians, what have you, are offering CBD at your practices, that tends to bring comfort to your patients. It's like, okay, wow, my doctor who
Absolutely.
I trust for years is selling CBD, then I've got to look into this. There are doctors
Right.
out there that are so against CBD, but they're against it because of
They're
you know,
against it because they
other
don't want
financial.
They don't want
Right.
to. They don't want it to cut into their bottom line.
It's a financial. It's,
So
yeah.
what you're saying is, we have a very good friend of mine next door to us, Dr.
Yeah.
John Baker. Okay, when he first came on board, he came and saw me and got adjusted and saw what we did, and I was like, geez, I can actually get better. And so he sends all of his stuff over. I send all my stuff to him. He'll direct people over to us because he knows that for certain people, whatever he does. Now, if you need surgery, you need surgery. It ain't going to change. I need heart surgery. But shy of that, you don't need certain drugs or certain things that they're giving you. There are alternatives that you can take that make things better.
Right.
So I'm
Right.
fortunate in the fact that you're mentioning that other doctors now that are allopathic doctors send to me because we do other things and we use those products.
So
you-
what should? What, I'm
Go ahead.
sorry.
No, please go.
So what should someone be aware of when they want to purchase CBD?
Well, I mean, as you,
Sorry.
I'll go first, then you go second. You know, there are
Ask Jesse.
Okay. So there, what should be aware of is a couple things you mentioned. You don't want to buy it from a gas station.
No.
You don't want crap, excuse my language. You want to go to someone that's reputable, and she's going to touch on this. Go to a physician. Go to somebody that's researched what's going on, and you have results of what's happened with certain people. And I'll let her bring up a patient that we had with psoriasis, and they took CBD, and it was gone 2 days later. And they were taking injections in their head, $1,500 an injection. So you never know what's going to work for people. You got to try. And back in the day, no one tried. They just took the pill. Now
Right.
people try. Will acupuncture work for you? Will CBD work for you? Will chiropractic work for you?
It's all
you
natural.
got to try it. It's all natural.
There's no risk.
Try it. So she's got a picture of it right there.
So we had a young
Amazing.
girl. As a patient, we had a young girl. She's about to go to college. She had severe psoriasis. They wanted to inject her head 13 times.
They
to
did
get
a
rid-
few times.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're right. And to get rid of it. It didn't get rid of it. And then, so she had to deal with the flaky skin, the pain, everything that goes with
And you're going to
psoriasis.
college as a young woman.
And-
You don't want to have all that going on.
Right. And so she uses the salve. I had sold her the salve. I ship her the salve because she's at college now and can't find it up there.
Actually,
That
time out. I'm going to
authenticity.
interrupt you. I interrupt you all the time like you interrupt me. Dad was a patient, and Dad asked about it and said, salve is the same thing. Salve is a little more greasy than a cream.
Yeah, it's an oil.
So you're going to have a cream or you're going to have a salve. But Dad asked about, hey, my daughter's doing this. What do you think? I said, well, I would suggest you do this. And Jessie talked to him and did it, and she can continue from there.
Yeah. She used it a couple of times, and I'll send you the pictures because I do have pictures of it. It cleared it completely. She didn't have to have the injections that are painful. Those you have to do every 3 to 6 months. There are natural ways, and she's happy now
Right.
that she's at college. She was afraid to wear.
She's going to college, meeting
Yeah.
boys in classes, and not having flakes all over her shirt.
Yeah.
And
Right.
you're comfortable.
And
You're going to college, and you're scared, and you're meeting people, and you have a medical condition, and this thing took care of it.
Right.
We have a similar
lotion.
story with one of our products because we're all here trying to help people with pain, right? But sometimes you don't know how they got their pain. And I remember a couple months ago we had a customer that reached out to us that described their pain that they've had for many years, for 7 years, constant pain, and it was from I can't go into detail, but it was from a fall of a balcony 3 stories at a hotel,
Okay.
and about 7 years ago. And it's a very personal story, almost
young
became
lady.
a tragedy. Yeah, it was a young woman at the time. Well, she's still young, but for 7 years she's been on opioids, but then transferred over to CBD products, but multiple CBD products, and not one was helping her with her pain. So we mailed out one of our 600 milligram tinctures, and she took it on a Friday, and it was less than an hour. She had reached out to her mother, which would reached out to us and gave us a full testimonial.
It was her aunt.
Aunt, that's right.
Yeah.
And both testimonials are on our website. That we literally just killed her pain completely, and we could not believe how she was feeling just from within less than an hour of taking our 600 milligram for 7 years of pain.
Right.
And so she
Yeah.
wrote a testimonial. We have it up on our website. But those are the stories. It's like on the surface, yeah, we're out there. We have great products. We're helping you. But sometimes you don't realize how they got their pain, and
Right.
it could have been. It was a life-threatening situation, and we don't. We were like, wow, we made a huge difference for this person for the rest of her life. Like she's just so impacted by how she feels today by using our product.
Right. I can tell you, as she mentioned, okay, double-sided experiments, okay? So my belief is with CBD, if you're on drugs, which you were and you can go into, they tell you that this drug is going to do this for you. You believe it is. It's the placebo effect. Okay?
That's correct.
And people can feel better from the placebo effect. But, as you're mentioning, with CBD and other products, you're kind of taking that product, and if it doesn't work, we've had people say it didn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work
Yeah.
for some people.
Yeah, it's
Okay?
true.
We had it
everybody
work for
processes plants
other
differently.
people, and they do different things.
Right.
But
Right.
and you can expand on that. You're the expert on that.
Well, the thing I was thinking of is I'm extremely happy that it worked for her. When I was on fentanyl, it worked, but I had so many side effects. What are the side effects of her taking your? Are there any
Well,
at all?
we're gonna go to we have to go to a break, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna touch on that even more. We're at the Hemp Boca Show live at Mad Robot Brewery, 2621 North Federal Highway in
see
Boca
us.
Raton.
I know, right?
And also,
Please.
if you'd like to go on our
Hello.
website, hempboca.com, see our products.
Yeah.
And also, you can call us at 561-330-5655.
We'll be right back.
One of the key principles we like to teach our members at Phil's Stock World is be the house, not the gambler. Stand around a casino, and every day you'll see thousands of people walk through the doors and play various games of skill and chance, and yet none of them are likely to ever be as rich as the person who owns the casino. That, over the long run, the odds are always in his favor. This is not gambling, it's a mathematical fact. How would you like us to teach you how to use this simple mathematical concept to turn investing from gambling into earning by teaching you to be the house? This is the key to learning how to be a true investor in the stock market and not just a hapless trader of stocks. Or, to sum it all up, we'll teach you to be the house and not the gambler.
Experian Travel, a subsidiary of Cruise Planners Travel Advisor, is merely a selling agency and makes no warranty expressed or implied. Each Cruise Planners is individually owned and operated. Experian Travels and Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and a very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. Our travel advisors will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. We specialize in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation just for you.
Welcome back, everybody, to Hemp Boca Show. We're
Yes.
here live at Mad Robot Brewery in Boca Raton, Florida.
Isn't the beer great?
Yeah, the beer is good.
I'm
I
not
want
a beer,
another
I'm
one.
usually not a beer drinker, but you know this is delicious. I forget the name.
yeah.
Alan, what's the name of this beer?
Come on, from a distance you can tell.
Yeah,
What is
Lit?
it? Bellini Blitch.
Bellini
Beach.
Glitch. This one is a coconut cider.
Alan, you got to come up here. Alan, say hi to everybody.
Yes. Oh. Look at that.
Just to drink all my beer, I had to get one.
But
Oh, yeah.
we want
I drank all
to
your beer.
welcome Instagram.
my work husband, I drank all of his beer.
Our first day on Instagram TV, and everybody out there on Instagram. We really appreciate it very much for your support. Keep sharing us. We're the Hemp Boca Show. Woo! It's every Tuesdays, 2:30 to 3:30 Eastern Time at a Boca Raton. Today at Boca Raton, Florida, but our studios in Delray Beach, Florida. Anyone in the area is always welcome to come out. We'll put you on live. We'll give you a microphone. We have an open door policy. The Hemp Boca Show every Tuesday, 2:30 to 3:30.
Round table discussion.
What?
Well,
Love
that's
it.
what I do
Love
at
it.
the
Right?
office, to tell you
This
the
is
truth.
educational. We've
That's
got
what
to
I
get.
do with
We got to
patients.
bring awareness.
Absolutely.
There's so many
Yeah.
people out there that have this stigma. There's so many people that when you hear the word cannabis, they think it's just marijuana.
Of course.
It's not.
Not.
Of course.
You know,
It's not.
this is great to have. I mean, I'm excited to have you on here because it's a different perspective. You're on the medical side. We're not doctors at
Right.
all.
Yes.
You know,
Thank
but
you
we
so
can
much for
give-
being here for us.
Yeah, we can provide a lot of education as far as hemp and CBD, with the difference between broad, isolate, full spectrum,
Yeah.
things like that. You know, but we want you to touch on why QR code, lab reports, and other requirements that you have at your practice are so important, so the customers out there, consumers, can know what to look for when they go and buy products.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. The QR code is, and I'll show it up here if you can see it in the camera.
There.
All
We've
the
actually
products have it.
we implemented a QR code on all our products last October of 2018. So if you were to buy our products, you can actually scan the QR code on your cell phone, and it goes right to the lab report or the website where the lab reports are. We did that for a reason. One, transparency, being honest, no mislabeling. We want you as a consumer to feel comfortable when you're buying Hemp Boca products that you know what you're buying. You can. That's correct.
Yes.
Yes,
Right.
and it's a double. Actually, our products are tested twice. Third party, so nothing's in house, and it's a great way to learn not only about what the reports stand for, but what's in the product, the different cannabinoids and like CBD, CBN,
Yes.
CBG, CBC.
Yep.
I know those are all acronyms. You're probably like, okay, ABC, 1, 2, 3. But
Yeah.
it's like, but seriously, learn about the different cannabinoids that are in the
Right.
products. And
We have them on our website.
Yes.
You can,
Yeah.
you can Google. Not just Google. Everything on Google
Yeah.
is not.
No, you just go right to
Just go to
hempo.com.
hempo.com.
It's
No
not our
Googling here. No Googling here.
Essentially, what he's saying is if you don't have that, you don't know what's in the product.
Yeah.
That's the
Correct.
bottom
You
line.
know what we have on our website, which
Oh,
is very informative, is that we have like this like looks like a pinwheel, and it tells you like CBD, CBN, CBC, CBG, and what they stand for, but then what each of them represent and how it affects the human body, whether
Right.
by itself or THC, and also when they're combined. And what it's very
Sure.
How it
informative.
helps. Yeah, what symptoms it helps
Right.
with.
That's
Right.
going
also.
into the
And guess what?
endocannabinoid
THC is a
system.
wonderful thing as well, but
Right.
it's not allowed down here. So if you have a certain
It's a
amount
minimal
over that,
amount of.
then that's an illegal
Regulated
product, and although it may benefit you,
Yeah.
you can't take it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's resume
Exactly.
on the QR code and lab reports. Why
Yes.
Yeah,
do you
the-
feel it's important?
The QR code being important is if you are using it on a daily basis. Some of us don't take it in the morning. You may have to take it 3 times a day. So if you're carrying it and you get pulled over and it does not have the code and it tests positive, guess what? You're going to jail. You're getting arrested for it. So I make sure that everything that is in our office, you have to be a physician to buy. It has to have a QR code where the farm or the facility, it has the lab, tested for our protection and for my patients. I don't want my patients walking out with something that has 0 CBD in it or over the
Absolutely.
THC
Right.
amount.
Right.
So that's the importance of the QR code.
And unfortunately, there are reports out there where you have a couple
Yes.
companies, just like
companies-
Curaleaf, last week, a couple weeks ago, they were making claims and specific claims, and
Claims is the biggest thing medically.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
get yourself, you
Yeah.
have people cures cancer, does this, does that. Guess what? It may help people with those conditions, and it may help them kick it. You know what I mean? But you can't claim it. So that's a big thing. And with
Yeah.
the QR code, like she said, at least if you sell that product, you have the QR code, you're covered for anything that happens beyond that.
Right.
Because you, as a facility,
Right.
have tested that and have the information on that product, and it covers you and it covers us.
But there's a fine line, though, right? A threshold when we before we launched a balanced sport, and we used to say it was no THC, but then we put on there a 0 to 0.01% THC, which is also equivalent to saying no THC.
Correct.
It was just because there's no regulation stuff. You got to be really
Yeah.
careful on what. So having the lab reports from a third party, and it's not just any lab. I mean, we went out there and shopped and made sure we were using a right lab, because we also found out there are labs out there that are really not
That's
testing,
right.
Of course.
really
Right.
not
Mislabeled.
disclosing the results
No.
that you should.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
You gotta
you
be
know,
careful
it's
of the
just-
labs.
Well, listen, we mentioned, she knows the story. A friend of mine brought in the test kits
Yeah.
that works
I have
for,
everything tested.
for a law enforcement area.
Yeah.
Okay? And he tested them and said, oh no. And we had the QR code for them
Yep.
that said that they were under the THC amount, and they tested over the
Yep.
THC amount.
And then we wouldn't carry it.
You know what I mean? So.
But the devices out there are not made to test for THC.
They are now.
No, there's
From
kits
the
now.
sheriff's office,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's kits now.
So they just came out with the new devices, or
It's been for as long.
that must have been very recent.
It
then.
is recent.
Pretty recent.
It is pretty
Okay.
recent. When we started carrying everything as much as we do about 6 months ago, that's when the tests come out. Just like if you get hurt on the job and you have a compassionate use card,
Right.
they can tell if you used that morning before you came to work or if you used that night.
See, the biggest issue that she's saying is, let's imagine you're a truck driver.
Yeah.
Let's imagine that
Right.
and you're going to get tested, and you
Right.
take a CBD product, and it's over the amount for THC,
You're gonna
and
test
you lose your
positive.
job.
Right.
Right.
And we said that you should use this product. It's pretty
Yeah.
tight.
Remember
You
that
gotta make sure
article
you're
we
on it.
saw a couple weeks ago about how like this one employer, and they had lifted the random drug tests
Yes, it was a big company too.
I know. So forget the name, but there was a headline a couple weeks ago that this particular company had lifted their random drug testing because there are employees that are using CBD products, but they didn't want to have them dinged,
Right?
Because if the THC level comes up, but yet they're taking either a hemp derived product, not marijuana. They shouldn't be faulted for that.
Right.
No.
So I think that's great. I sends a clear message that I think other employers, especially first responders,
Right.
Public servants, the police. Come on,
Our
they're full of
military
anxiety.
personnel.
Military,
Right.
Fire, medical. They can't. A lot of them fear even taking no THC products because they fear that if that pops up, they're out of job or they're on
Well, that goes
suspension.
back into
Let me
Ms.
tell you another
Lady.
big one.
That
Another big
actually-
one is concealed carry
Yes.
patients.
Yes.
They don't want to, they're super concerned that they can get tested and they can lose their
So you know what
license for that.
happens? They either suffer with their pain or they're forced to go get a prescription because that's the only way to get through their pain.
Right.
But they're afraid to take a CBD product because they don't want to lose their job, and it shouldn't be like that.
And that's something
Right.
that actually Dr. Bouget and Dr. Baker support fully, because Baker is a vet. A lot of our young people are coming home with PTSD, and the CBD is helping them.
Yeah.
But then you're telling them that they can fight for our country, but they cannot carry a gun after they've fought for our country.
Because of the
Because
PTSD.
they're taking CBD.
Or taking CBD.
Yeah. So you lose your
Really?
concealed. Yep. If you apply for a medical marijuana card or CBD, you can get your conceal and carry license taken away.
No, you're correct and incorrect. THC,
Yeah.
THC,
Okay.
right? Not
CBD?
CBD,
No.
correct?
CBD.
Right.
CBD
Right.
is different, yeah.
but we're
'cause-
talking about if it was tested over,
Oh.
okay,
Right.
it was
Right.
tested, then you have a problem.
Right.
But
over the
then they would
regulated
test you for
amount,
other
which
stuff.
is
For-
0.3%.
And for the audience, when you hear about cannabis, there's a hemp plant, which is considered the cousin of the marijuana plant. The hemp plant makes no more than 0.3% THC on the
Right.
natural. The marijuana plant covers anywhere from 20 to 45% more THC. So it's the CBD out of hemp. It looks at it as a non-intoxicated. So you can't get impaired using hemp-derived products,
Right.
opposed to having a medical license for taking marijuana. And that's the big difference. There's a lot of people out there who don't realize that, especially with the medical cards, and I'm not shooting down anybody who has a medical card, for marijuana. But you have to understand both sides. You can go there and get the relief, the pain relief, and the benefits, but you can also get the same thing from the CBD products, but you just don't get high.
Right.
So it's up
Exactly.
at the end of the day, it's up to you. Do you want to get high or you don't? And that's my opinion. That's where I stand. That's the biggest difference.
Well, getting
And I-
high is the escape that she was talking about. You know what I mean? You want
Yeah.
to get away from the escape. So the CBD helps you get away from the escape.
But there are dispensaries that don't educate you on the alternatives, which is
Right.
these
Absolutely.
CBD products, because they want you back there buying and buying and buying. So you can go, you don't have to worry about getting high especially with hemp Boca products. You take these products.
You don't have to worry about that.
Well, especially
sublingually or
these are topicals.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
No.
minimal. It's 0.01% THC.
Oh, are you off? Yep, you're off.
Her dad was an example. So he was
Yeah,
knee replacement,
yeah,
okay? Miserable, screaming and cussing. I'm like, can't swear in here.
yeah.
There's a lot of patients.
Sorry,
I
Dad.
knew it hurt, you know what I mean? But then everything we did and went through it, he did it, and he doesn't buy any more products. He's fine. But the other side wants you to continue to buy that product,
Correct.
Yeah.
and buy
Oh,
that
right.
drug, and have you hooked and do the whole thing. So it's a good trade-off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
my
we
dad
wanna-
loves the
yeah.
topical.
We want to touch on a little bit about our product, especially the massage oil. This is, we launched this about a few months ago,
Yes.
and it is becoming probably our most popular product.
Top-selling
It's
product.
I love
just-
that one.
We have
Yes.
taken care of so many
smell.
Yes.
people with the relief.
Yeah,
and
it
pain.
does.
But for anybody out there
So
on
nice.
social media, if you go to our store, if you're interested in buying the massage or any of our products, you type in the coupon code. It's for today, 10% off. It's full spectrum, all lowercase letters. Anybody out there interested in our products, go to hempboca.com, type in coupon code full spectrum. We recommend all our products, but the massage oil is fantastic. Migraines,
You have
muscle
to try
pain,
that. Yes.
lower back pain. It's
And
unbelievable.
also, I wanted to get this out. This is a sample product that they sent us. This is a new packaging that we're doing with the gold tops.
right? Yeah.
This is our new
I
package.
like the gold top.
Yeah.
Thank
Looks
you.
very nice.
I think it looks
See,
very
we,
nice.
we also upgrade. We're doing upgrades as we go along. We make things, just keep improving. Just keep improving. What about the gummies, though? These are,
Yeah.
we have women that are actually taking these one a day for their fibromyalgia pain. Only 25 milligrams per gummy.
Right.
You know, so it's good to hear that feedback because it really defines the purity and the, the
That's
quality of the
another
product.
thing, ladies. I'm just gonna sorry to cut you off, but our
Not at all.
office is full.
Oh,
full
she'll
of women.
always cut you off. I'm sorry.
We're full of women.
Oh, no, please, I got my sidekick here. This is all
We are. There's Doc, and then the rest of us are women. So, the gummies are great for muscle relaxation.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
great for menstrual time. So,
Yes,
Yes.
that's another thing.
Yes.
take
Menstrual.
one, and
Yes.
that's it. You don't have to deal with the ibuprofen, all
Oh.
that crap. No. Sorry.
Growing up,
Oh,
that's all I took was
Nope.
Advil
Yeah.
for that. Because there's
Or
nothing.
Midol.
Yes, that
Yeah,
was another one. of
the
them.
young millennials, the young ladies out there, they have alternatives now. They don't have to go to the Tylenols and the Advils,
Right.
ibuprofens, or what have you. If they feel comfortable, there are great CBD products out there that will help with that pain.
That's the deal.
Yeah.
That's your opposition.
Yeah.
So your opposition. Okay, so medical marijuana,
Oh.
CBD, liquor stores oppose you. Okay, you talk about, pharmaceuticals, they oppose you because you have things that can actually work for you,
Right.
Right.
and
Right.
you won't be hooked on. And the millennials are your market because they research everything and they're on their iPads and their phone and they have information like we
Right.
never had when we grew up.
Well, there's also there's no addiction to CBD.
No, you can't.
You can't get addicted to
No
CBD.
one in history
There's no
has ever
overdose.
overdosed
Who
on
can- who-
cannabis.
Name one person that overdosed on CBD. Anyone?
I'll have Jesse
None.
research that. But I don't think
Yeah,
anybody.
none.
I safely say there isn't.
Listen.
Yes, anyone on Instagram or on
Instagram.
Facebook right now,
An
if
official
you've known
overdose of
anyone
CBD.
Right?
who overdosed on CBD
yeah,
or
based.
We would welcome
marijuana,
that, please. Find us that
please
information.
write into us or
We've
call
had
us.
we've had a patient eat the whole bag,
Yeah.
but you get a headache from the sugar.
I mean,
Not from the
there may be
CBD.
some side effects. There's a
Right.
cotton
Yeah.
mouth. There's a lethargic feeling. There may be an upset stomach. Those that are not who do not taking coconut oil very well.
Right.
Because there are products out there that have carrier oil, different carrier oils. Our Hemp Boca THC line, we use MCT fractionated coconut oil. For the balanced sport, it's the hemp seed.
Right.
But we've heard back, that I can't take
And,
coconut oil.
no. Well, also our gummies here, they're piggy gummies. It has like very low sugar. So
Stevia.
Yes. So it's not that sweet. It's infused with CBD. So
I
it's
mean,
not
in
coated.
comparison, there's very little side effects. You were asking that question earlier. What are the side effects? You know what I
I
mean?
think that's,
That's
I think
the
that's her
wonderful
main
thing.
Yeah,
concern.
Right.
from one drug causes another. You take another drug as another condition. You have to take a drug for. This is not that situation.
Paula,
you know?
what about you on CBD? How do you feel? I mean, I know you're taking using
Using our
massage oil.
massage oil.
Oh, I
But-
love the
Yeah.
massage oil. See,
How's
I've
it helping
gotten
you?
rid of all of my pain, and the thing I was pointing out with the side effects, with people who were on painkillers for years, the side effects are horrible. And with the CBD,
withdrawals.
there's not, well, and just the, you can cause
Stomach,
liver damage,
bowel.
constipation, dry mouth.
Yep.
Brain fog, lots of things.
Yeah.
And you don't have that with
Right.
the CBD.
No.
Right.
But the thing that I like best right now, because I don't need pain medication anymore, is this stuff.
Massage
First of
oil.
all, it smells awesome. It really,
Oh,
really
yeah.
That's the
smells
best.
It
good.
does smell good.
And I just, this is not a big deal, but I've always had bumps on the back of my arm, and I started using that, and the bumps went away.
Gene and I attended the PGA Beer Fest on
Yes,
Saturday.
we were just there.
We were just
My
there and had a
invite.
great turnout. We had a lot
Right.
of people
What
come to.
happened
We
in
were the
there?
only CBD company there, but there was a gentleman that he was probably
He was a former NFL football
a
player
good,
because I
good
saw
3
that.
plus 100 pounds
ring.
easy, but big, good shape. And he was standing there telling me, I have knee pain right now and I can't get. So I said, listen, you got to try the massage oil. And he's like, really? I said, I'm telling you, men
try
and
it.
women love this massage oil. So he puts it on, and he's asking me questions about CBD because he's not aware of about the benefits. And And he stopped me during the conversation. And he's like, and he starts working his leg up and down. He's like, I don't feel my pain. I feel the warmth feeling through my, the pores of my skin. And he just couldn't believe that how he felt by just putting the massage and just rubbed all of his kneecap area. Big guy, and he was so impressed by the fact that this helped.
Did he buy a case?
So, yeah. I wish we had enough to buy it. Yeah. But we sold. No, you know what? We did very well with sales. We're very.
Yes.
It was a great experience. Thanks to Gina, and Marika.
Yes, thank you, Marika.
Our friend Marika thought of the idea and to go
for
to
being there.
But we had a lot of inquiries,
We had a lot of fun too.
Educational moments. We sold a lot of product, and it was great.
So
Awesome.
if you'd like to go on our website, please visit hempboca.com. Sorry to cut you off, Jesse.
It doesn't matter.
Go ahead.
She does it all the time.
Well, we have samples, so all new patients that come into our office to see Dr. Bouger will get a sample of their choice of the body butter, the oil, or the tincture.
Yes.
Right
So
now.
You want to tell them where you are, location, and the phone number?
Yep. It's 9033 Glades Road, Suite C, Boca Raton, 33434, northwest corner of Glades and Lyons, on the second floor of the PNC Bank building.
And what's it called?
What?
You didn't say what it was
Bouger Center for Chiropractic.
Thank you.
And Dr.
Sorry,
Bouger for being
my bad.
here.
Yes. And you have a phone number that can
Yes,
reach you?
561-826-3664.
And we give a sample of everything in a goodie bag when you leave, just for all of the stuff to try to see what happens when you're a new patient.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
And Miss Paula Branson, thanks for being here. We
And
appreciate
how could they
the-
reach you if they need your expertise or just
I have the website hippocrateshealthcoach.com. So
What is
you can
it?
reach me
Sorry?
there. Yeah.
what is it?
hippocrateshealthcoach.com.
Oh, yes, we
great.
didn't touch on that. Hippocrates, you are
I've taught at
Taught at
Hippocrates. I
Hippocrates.
also
Great
teach
facility.
at the Living Foods Institute in Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm two different locations.
That's
that's
great.
awesome.
Well, thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
And again, we are the Hemp Boca Show every Tuesdays, 2:30 to 3:30. Thank you, Dawn and Freddie, our producers from the
Yes.
Brooklyn Cafe. Watch them from 12 to 2 every day. We appreciate your support. We love you.
one more
Thank you for
thing.
having us here. And
One more thing
Thank you for
before we
having us.
leave. One last thing. Dr. Bouger and Jesse will be here once a month, every second Tuesday of every month.
So
we'll
if y'all
have
want to come
them
out and
on.
ask questions,
Yes.
we'll
Yes.
answer them.
Yes, so please tune in.
And thanks, Alan. We're at Mad Robot Brewing Company, 2621
Thanks,
North Federal
Alan.
Highway, Boca Raton, Florida.
Yes.
We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Have a
Bye
great
now.
week, guys.
Wonderful.
See you
Bye-bye.
next week.
Yes.
Experian Travel, a subsidiary of Cruise Planners Travel Advisor, is merely a selling agency and makes no warranty expressed or implied. Each cruise planners is individually owned and operated. Experian Travels and Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and a very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. Our travel advisors will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. We specialize in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation just for you.
Hemp Boca. Products of purest natural ingredients and providing a safe alternative method for relief from many symptoms, creating a healthier lifestyle without the use of opioids. Use Hemp Boca products for improved mental health and overall well-being. It's safe, legal, and non-psychoactive. Our pure and high-quality CBD is from clean industrial hemp, then extracted slowly over days to produce the strongest and most effective products on the market. Made in the U.S. with no synthetic ingredients. Committed to bringing our customers the highest grade CBD oil on the market. Our industrial hemp, it's organic with no solvents and pesticides, gluten-free, vegan, full spectrum, and third-party double lab tested. Our top priority is your health and wellness, and we are confident you will love our products and the amazing relief so you can enjoy the things you love to do. Try our products and start living a healthier lifestyle. Hemp Boca. Good health and good sense are two of life's greatest blessings.